This video is rated TV-16, has some harsh language which may not be appropriate for younger audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Alright, Heavy Metal Explosion coming at you with another Transformers review. And this is the Takara version of Target Master Misfire. I can throw the box in here. I got a small photo lab, so it's pretty much where I film everything as well. But that's what the box looks like on the front. And on the back, and just cover all bases here. Here's the instructions manual that I haven't taken out the pack yet. Ooh. Did I put my hand right dead in the way? I sure did. Well, there you go. All right. Not really a whole lot to see. Obviously, let's go ahead and just keep interjecting my hands here. So one thing that I really like about the Japanese stuff is the paint application. With my review of Slugslinger, the Japanese version, I really was impressed with the paint apps. It gave you a lot more depth, and with this guy, as you can see, there's a huge amount of depth, tampos, different types of red or orange, some white here, some more painted hinges, silver. Underneath you see mostly the robot body, but you see some more silver we'll discuss when we get into robot mode. Now, also because this was a Titans Master, which I'm not too keen on, but here's the Titans Return. There we go. And as you can tell, there's a lot of paint apps on this guy. I mean, a lot. And of course, the head. We'll get into that when we get. But one of the other things that these guys come with is because they are a Target Master, they come with a Target Master. Now this back here, this is clear, that's clear plastic that's painted silver. But this guy, this is blue plastic, obviously, that has paint applications on it, silver. And if I can get it to focus good, a gold face with red eyes. Now tell me that's not awesome for them to do something that small. And not only that, but like there you go. Whoops. This guy has a red visor and a white face. So I mean, that's awesome. And really, I don't think the premium paint job on here is really more than what Hasbro can do for what they're putting out, you know, for the same price that they're putting out figures now. They could probably do a lot better. Let's see. Let's do a size comparison with the Target Master. All right. Now, we'll go ahead and readjust the camera. Zoom in. And readjust again because I'm still getting used to all this. So, what we have here is two of these guys. This is obviously the Hasbro US version. This is Japanese version. And first thing you can tell is that the head is bigger. The head is bigger. And there's not as much paint application. Now, sure, the face is painted here. But, I mean, overall, it's all blue or gray plastic for the most part. And there's a little bit of paint apps right in here and there. But there's not much more paint applications. This guy has got them beat. Also, you got arm articulation and arm articulation, and you have leg articulation. But you do have a knee joint. Hasbro, oh, where's that knee joint? Nowhere. The only extra they have is you can go out like this. Okay. You can't really go, you can't go out it like that at all. This is just a straight pin. As a matter of fact, you see they move on that pin. That pin moves, they move. And it's a metal pin. So popping that baby out, it's gonna be a pain if you want to try to change that around, try to give it some kind of outward motion or something like that. Customizers, y'all are some great customizers in the Transformers field. You can probably do it. Me, I'm not even remotely attempting that. So at any rate, I have to give Japan the props for the Target Master. Target Master is way up there, in my opinion, on articulation and just paint applications altogether. I'll put these guys to the side, and there's no really need in doing this. Is just a Titans Master, Primes Master. Yeah, nothing real big there. So let's see here. So looks like I'm gonna have to raise this up and zoom out. So get a little side-by-side comparison. And as we know, that is trigger happy. They're basically the same size. I mean, we already knew this. You know, Hasbro's version came out, 2 years ago? And I didn't get that figure. I didn't find it anywhere. And by the time I was able to buy it online, it was sold out. I got lucky and found this guy, and and um, I'll put a link in the description as to where I bought it from. But it did take upwards of 3 weeks to get to me. So, and the tracking number is not available to be tracked until it hits the U.S. shores, and then by that time it's held up in customs and the whole rigmarole of buying overseas. So let's go ahead and get this guy started on a transformation. All right, so if I remember correctly, you undo the arms here, you pop the legs down, you can open them up here, fold out the feet, and you can wait right there. Now, over here, we have I forget how this goes. There, the wings pop out like so. The arms hinge up, carrying the wings with it. You bend this part of the nose cone down and fold it back on itself like so. Then here you rock the crotch piece up, bring the legs down to where you need them, and fold the arms up while rotating the wings. Again, rotate your wings out of place and fold your arms in. Last but not least, fold out your hands and make sure everything's tabbed in. Fold your wings to wherever you like them, and doodad we go. All right, so obviously this is a headless Misfire, so we just take this here, fold them in half, and you know what I gotta do? That's stiff, very stiff. Let me take this off camera, be right back. All right, so the heads on these work differently compared to the US versions, or depending on which figure you have. Sometimes you have to turn the head backwards, sometimes you leave them forward. It all depends on the figure and the tolerance of the pinch clip inside the torso area. So take a look here. All of the paint applications that's been applied. Now this might be white plastic, but look here, paint, all that silver up in here. I think that's gunmetal gray there. This is all that beige plastic or grayish white plastic. And then we got this, which rolled over from the jet mode. Looking at the back, all still part of the paint apps from the jet mode. really nice figure. Articulation is just like on Slugslinger, Trigger Happy, and all the other ones that are like this. So you got arm movement, elbow, bicep, no wrist. The head does move. It has a good, nice, good range there. There is waist, full Van Damme, coining Bobby Skullface, full Monty, thighs, deep leg bend due to transformation, and of course no foot articulation other than transformation. So this guy here can get an adequate amount of posing done, and of course we went through this. Pull this down, rolled the I didn't realize here. Let me start over. Bam, bam. Pull this down, roll over the torso, take the legs, turn them sideways, fold them down. Here, these two tabs go in slots right behind here. Fold them down so they look like such. Bam. Myself, I'll take the hands because they don't have a clipping point. I'll take the hands and arms and roll them up just like that. Tucks them away. It doesn't look too bad. Take that, put it in his hand, and then pew pew bang bang, just like him go. Pew pew bang bang. All right. Enough with coining. Did I say that right? No, I didn't. All the phrases from reviewers that I like. So, I mean, it's not a bad figure. So let's do this with my other Japanese. And just so we can get a idea on the Target Masters. Now if I want, I think I tried this before and couldn't get his arms up, so they stay back. So as you can tell, the sculpts are different. And it looks like maybe on the legs, the thighs and hips are the same. Let's see here. The arms are different. Can you see that? The arms are different. Interesting. Even the head sculpts are different. Nice. But they transform basically the same. And you can, of course, my fingers are in the way because they're fat butterballs. The feet, they all transform basically the same. Slugslinger has the same pin in here. So, get that back in there. Now, I am missing one of their compatriots. Yes, I know. So, as soon as I get my hands on either the US version of, oh, who is that? Trigger Happy, I'll have the set that I need in order to complete this Target Master set. Although, as a child, these two were my most favorite. I didn't really like Trigger Happy, and so therefore, other than to complete this particular set, I'm not really in a rush to get this guy. So I guess that's it. This is a neat figure. I'm glad I spent the extra money in order to pull it from overseas. It did cost me a little bit more than the normal 30 something dollars. So, I mean, if you're willing to pay the extra money for this guy, then do so. I'm happy, and I think it's a great addition to this set. So, until next time, guys, enjoy.